Thank you, Danny. Appreciate that. Hi, everyone. I'm looking out over an absolute sea of patriots today. This is what America is about, has always been about, and will always be about. As long as American citizens stand up for what is right, come out when they feel that it is wrong, and stand up and say, enough. It is the right time to say today, enough. Enough of this spending. Enough of taking away from our children's futures. And enough of stealing our hard-fought and hard-won liberties. I'm here today with a message, and the message that I want to share with you is that you don't need the large federal government to help you. You do not need a large state government to help you. You need what we've always needed, the people in this crowd. Everyone here. You know, if you've ever filled out a government form, you know what it looks like. You've got all the little check boxes on there, and you know, it might say that you're this race or that race, but maybe you're a mixed race. Maybe you're a little of this and also a little of that. You don't quite fit it in any of those boxes. And then there's also, you know, if you maybe a business owner, or you know, you may also work for someone. If you have both of those, which one of those boxes do you check? Which one's the right one? Well, the important thing to know is that it doesn't matter. Those boxes are set up by the bureaucrats within our government in order to separate us into boxes. We're not separated into boxes. We're not just left. We're not just right. We are America. The same thing happens when you look at our political parties today. Our political parties today, they may stand for something you believe in on the left, and they may stand for something you believe in on the right. But how often has it been recently that you've had a politician come up, be the politician that you're voting for, and have their values match your values? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen because this is a system. This system has grown on its own. There's another C we're talking about here. That C is all these government workers out there, and they're normal people like you and I. They have jobs. They want to keep those jobs. So they build these forms, and they set these things up and have you fill them out so they can justify the jobs that they have and the jobs that they do. Well, Thomas Jefferson had something to say about that. He said that I think we have too many parasites on the machine of the free and hard-working people. Now, I agree with Thomas Jefferson on that point, and I do think that it's time that we start shrinking our government. All government is not bad. We have needs for government. The government needs to be small, it needs to be reasonable, and it needs to meet the needs of America and American citizens. Now, we can get there, and we can do that together. But we do that by ignoring those labels that they're trying to force us into, and let's pick some labels that actually work, that you guys can agree with. Some of the labels that I like, how about father? How about citizen, patriot, American? How about husband? Now in the crowd, how about wife? How about mother? How about uncle or aunt? Now, why are those such important terms and such important labels? Because they beget family. Family is the number one thing, and our founders agreed. They said that power rested with the individual, then with the family, then with the church, then with the government. So let's use that in that order, folks. Let's work together. Reach out to your neighbors. Get them involved into events like this. Now, there will be more coming up. There'll be more reasons to reach out and more reasons to work together. And what I'll be sharing with you today is a website named hopefl.info, like H-O-P-E, Florida, hopefl.info. And that website is about outreach and education, and it builds the family unit, and it builds liberty, because together we're going to educate one another on the issues of the day. We're going to gather, we're going to meet, and we're going to talk about them, because the conversation is what is important. The more we have the conversation, the less that the government can take from us. So, starting today, please, meet your neighbors, meet your friends, tell them what you did today. Tell them what you have accomplished by gathering and saying, enough. Enough. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being an American. Thank you for being a patriot. And thank you for being here today.